might want to rethink whether that's the lender that you're going to go through. Do you have anything to add to that, Heidi? Did I hit it all?
Yeah, I think you did. And we have had a couple clients that have been very upset, thinking they got one rate and they have no idea how to know if they got it. I will give you a key point. When you get your documentation and you're signing, you will get something called a loan estimate. And it will tell you floating or locked. If you're floating, you're not guaranteed that rate. So if they say, yes, it can lock you in, and then you get your disclosures, you need to know the difference. Because we also get our clients that are not ready to lock, they do have to sign their disclosures that says, yes, I want to move forward with this loan. That does not mean, yes, I agree to this rate. It just means I want to move forward with this loan. So if you want to know, did they lock me in? Are they locking me in? Look at a loan estimate. It will say at the very top right, locked or floating, and you will see it marked. So if they say, yes, you're locked and you're floating, unless you lock the same day disclosures went out, okay? Because it takes a little time to get that locked.
Right. So
but you have to make sure.
Yeah. So for example, with us, we're not going to lock you in until you've signed those disclosures. You need
Correct.
to commit to us that you are moving forward with that loan. It does cost us money to tie up funds at a locked interest rate for a loan that does not close, that just falls off the books. That costs your lender money. So what we have put into place, which I think is very, very fair, is that we are not going to lock you in until your application is complete. So at the point that you have done your application, submitted all of your paperwork, signed your disclosures, then at that point we can go ahead and lock the rate. Within 2 days of us locking the rate, which number one, you're going to get an email confirmation from us that says, you got it. We're locking you in right now. You've got that confirmation from us. We're doing it. Number two, within 24 to 48 hours, you're going to get a lock confirmation email that you're going to have to go in and sign that new loan estimate that Heidi's talking about that shows your locked rate. So again, my biggest concern is when you're shopping, make sure you're shopping apples to apples. And that's the biggest thing that the biggest takeaway that I was trying to come back with. My interest rate might be a little bit higher, but I'm also not banking on the fact that I'm going to try to put you into a loan, sell you on the loan, not lock in the interest rate, take your money to do your appraisal, get you all the way through the process in hopes that the interest rates come down a little bit further, or, that's not happening. We're locking you in. We're locking you in for 45 days to make sure that we've got more than sufficient amount of time to get that refinance closed or get that purchase closed. Purchases, we're closing you for, we're locking you for 30 days if it's a 30-day escrow. But we're making sure that we're going to get this loan done, period, end of story. So just make sure that you're shopping apples to apples, that you're asking those questions. It's very, very important, especially right now. Things are changing, guidelines are changing, all of the banks are changing the way that they're doing business. What credit scores will they do business to? What kind of loans will they do business to? And will they lock interest rates or not? Everything is changing. It's just something very big that I want to make sure that everybody is aware of.
Yeah, I think we kind of touched on that last week too, right? Is make sure that if they call you or me today, make sure you shop the next one right after, because they do change daily, multiple times a day. So make sure you're getting all the same information so you know what's going on. And then a great point, Debbie, is can they actually lock you right away? Or at what point are they allowed to lock in your interest rate? Because it is all changing and every mortgage lender or bank is doing it just a little bit different. So I think that's really important.
Absolutely. So everybody out there listening, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. That's going to be it for today. You guys want to give us a call, you want to get on our calendar, please feel free to do so. It's 844-935-3634. That's 844-WE-LEND for you. That's LEND and the number 4. If you guys want to watch us live, it's Wednesdays at 5 on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, wherever you guys like to watch. And, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so that you know that when we do go live. You guys want to check out our website, it's mortgagemomradio.com. You want to listen to the podcast, guess what? It's mortgagemomradio.com. You guys want to get our phone app, get the Mortgage Mom Radio phone app, text the word MOM to 36260. We'd love to see you guys all tuning in on Wednesday, asking us all of your questions. We want you guys to put those in the feed. We want to answer them for you right there live on air. And we want you guys to be able to hear yourselves on Saturday right on radio. So that's kind of fun. Anyway, we hope that you guys enjoyed the show. We will be back next week, and we'll talk to y'all then. Bye.
Have a great week. Bye.
Debbie Marcoux is licensed by the Department of Business Oversight under the California Residential Mortgage Lending Act, NMLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Arizona 0941504, Georgia 69178, Illinois 031.0058339, Nevada 57237, Oregon, Tennessee 184373, Texas, Washington MLO 237926, Heidi Schlegel Points, California DBO 1666881.
She's a mortgage mom. She can get things done. When you're in need and don't know what to do, pick up the phone and call mom.
The preceding recorded program has been a paid advertisement by Mortgage Mom Radio, Inc. We offer this program as a service to our listeners. This station and its management do not endorse or object to the information, views, or opinions discussed in the program.
KKGO, KKGO HD1, Los Angeles, Orange, and Riverside counties. One thing the country has is a family, too. Also on the iHeartRadio app.
It's amazing.
But it really is a special. And streaming worldwide at GoCountry105.com. We are Go Country 105.
The following recorded program is a paid advertisement by Brothers on Law. We offer this program as a service to our listeners. This station and its management do not endorse or object to the information, views, or opinions discussed in the program.
The opinions expressed in the Brothers on Law show are for informational purposes only and are not a substitute for personal professional legal advice.
Thanks for tuning in to Brothers on Law on Go Country 105. I'm Larry Mandel.
And I'm Rob Mandel.
And we've been trial attorneys here in Los Angeles for over 40 years.
On our show, we will discuss current events, talk about legal issues, and have some very entertaining guests stop by. So stay tuned every week for Brothers on Law right here on Go Country 105.
Out there in country land, this is Larry Mandel, and we're Brothers on Law. I'm with my brother here, Rob Mandel.
Good morning, Larry. Happy Saturday to you.
Happy Saturday to you, too, and I want to make a shout out to Mortgage Mom Debbie. Boy, that's really informative stuff.
Fun show. Love following her.
Yeah, that's great. So, Rob, I want to ask you some questions today about credit and what you did
and lack thereof.
Yeah. Did you get a credit card? Like when you first got your credit card, your first one, what was that experience like?
Oh, I'm sure I ran it over its limit and got into trouble with it. I can't remember specifically which one it was, but I do remember the first time, I think it was a store credit, and I probably bought, $100 or something like that, and then forgot to pay it. And the next thing I know,
you got a nasty letter.
Yeah, and before I got the credit card, I think I had an automobile that I was making payments on, and that was a really good way of establishing credit. I think I had my father, our father, co-sign on the loan or something like that, or maybe it was you. You might have co-signed on my loan for me.
I was a good brother back then.
Yeah, you used to be a pretty good brother. But yeah, and what's crazy about that kind of thing is, even when you're maintaining your credit and doing all the right things, if you lose a wallet or you get your identity stolen, that's another way that your credit can just go right down the tube. So right? Great. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, well, I went to a gas station. I was going up to a case up in Visalia, and I stopped at a trucking type gas station, and I put in my credit card. And the next thing I know, the next day, I was informed that somebody had stolen my credit card number just from using it.
Yeah, so it was like through thin air? Did they have some kind of device that got it through the air, or was it the gas station itself that probably?
Yeah, the gas station, however they, maneuvered that, when you slide it in.
Yeah.
The magnetic tape thing.
So one of the employees did it. So how did that affect your credit?
I think I took care of it fast enough not to affect it, but it was a big hassle.
Yeah, such a hassle.
Yeah.
And, that kind of thing, sometimes you need a professional to help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a professional.
We have an amazing professional with us today. It is Sandra Ruiz, and she is CEO of Fix Your Credit Consulting. So thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Hi, guys.
Yeah, credit repair is kind of a interesting subject.
Very relevant.
Something very relevant for a lot of people because they're living beyond their means and they're taking credit cards or
getting their things stolen.
Yeah.
So what is credit repair?
So basically what we do is we help our clients remove any negative items, inaccurate items. It could be identity theft items. It could be old items that are affecting their credit. It's a lot of different, things, but it's basically helping them get their credit better, get it in a better situation so that they can buy the house that they want, buy the car that they want, rent an apartment, get more credit. And so what we do is we will review our clients' credit reports and see what's wrong with their credit. And I go over with them all the items that are affecting their credit. And I want to make sure that items actually belong to them.
Right.
If they don't, then that's identity theft or mistaken identity. I get with a lot of clients who have common names, or if they're named after their father, you get a lot of their information showing up on their kids' reports.
John Smith Jr. Suffers the sins of John Smith Sr., right?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have my brother's first name, too.
Why my credits?
Oh, really? Is it good? So
845, my man.
All right. Is that good? 845?
That's great. Not too many people can say that. Anything above like 7.
This guy will brag about anything. Let me tell you.
Except for should I brag about you? No, I don't think so.
Why not? So tell us then, what is, what's good credit, what's great credit, what's bad credit?
Okay, good credit is probably anything above, 680. Great is anything above 720.
Okay.
And then anything above like 750 and up, you're pretty much golden. You can get anything you want.
So let's say something
bad. Wait, I want to know what's bad.
Well, bad is in the 500s.
I see.
Or just anything below like 650, you're going to get an okay rate, but not the best rate.
So they come to you with a bad credit score, and then you analyze the first thing you do is you get their credit reports, right?
Right. I'll pull their credit reports if they don't have one already, and I, usually pull it from all 3 bureaus so I can see, because they all report differently, and so I see everything that's going on with their credit. So if they have a lot of inquiries, we work on getting those removed. If they have any collections, if they have any charge-offs, if they have any settlements, or if they have any accounts that are closed with lates, any judgments even, bankruptcies. So we look for all of those negative items on their credit report.
Can you help someone that's had a judgment or a bankruptcy?
Yes.
Help them repair that credit?
Absolutely.
So I think we jumped ahead a little bit. How does somebody know that they have bad credit or they need credit repair? How do they generally find out?
They usually find out because they're trying to use it to either get a credit card, get a car loan, or buy a house. And when someone else pulls their credit and tells them, sorry, you don't qualify, get it fixed, then they call me.
Okay.
And so then that's when I, tell them, okay, here's what I can help you, fix. But not only do I work on fixing it, but I also teach them how to rebuild it, how to manage it.
That's really important. Do you tell them to cut up their credit cards?
I do. I don't tell them to